We have another big trade to announce. This time, Timo Meier is going to the New Jersey Devils, and dang, I guess GMs don't want to wait until Friday to make deals, eh? One of the biggest players of the deadline has officially been dealt, and New Jersey is the team to land him. But how does Timo Meier fit with the Devils? What did they give up? And who wins this trade, San Jose or New Jersey? Watch till the end for the complete trade review, and hit that subscribe button if you're new. Now, with Timo Meier, we've always known how good of a fit he is for the New Jersey Devils. They needed scoring and they needed physicality, and Timo Meier brings that in droves. In 57 games this year, he has 31 goals, 21 assists for 52 points. Now, with Timo Meier, we always knew just how good of a fit the New Jersey Devils would be. It was natural. It was always going to be a great fit. Needing that scoring and physical touch, Timo Meier brings that in droves. In 57 games this year, he has 31 goals, 21 assists for 52 points, and is top 100 in hits among all NHL players. He uses that size incredibly well, and the only real question with New Jersey would be if they matched what San Jose wanted in a trade back, which seems like they absolutely have. But New Jersey would always be such a premier destination for Timo Meier because of the team around him as well. They have so many great playmakers, and just thinking about that scoring prowess alongside centermen like Nico Hischier and Jack Hughes makes you just straight salivate. And of course, for the Devils, Timo Meier is an RFA too, so if they do want to re-sign him, that is definitely a part of the deal here and isn't a pure rental, which especially for the Devils and how up and coming they are, is going to make them a force if they're able to keep Timo Meier long term. But Timo is just going to be a natural fit on this New Jersey Devils team, and on that top six is going to make it so formidable. They're already such a great play-driving team and such a great cycle team, but Timo Meier is going to bring that extra element, and also in the playoffs is going to bring that physicality that New Jersey needed a bit more of. They're still not the most physical team in the league, and they could stand to add maybe another player like that, but Timo Meier brings that element on the wing, especially that size that they've been sorely missing. Now, when we look at the actual full trade itself, it's pretty wild. You also got Scott Harrington on top of things, which has an offensive 7D. It is decent for the Devils, potentially. You got Hakuna Matata, Senteri Hataka in top part of this deal, which is just a guy. You also got Timur Ibragimov. You got Zach Amond and Colorado's 2024 5th round pick. As for the Sharks, they get a 2023 first round selection, a conditional 2024 first. They get Russian defenseman Shakir Mukhamadullin, Fabian Zetterlund, Nikita Ahadiuk, 2024 7th round pick as well. So a massive haul for both teams involved. Now, when we look as well to that 2024 conditional first round pick, as for the conditions, if the Devils make the conference finals either this year or next, it will be a first round pick. Otherwise, it'll be a second round pick in 2024. So there's maybe a 50-50 chance that it's 2 first round picks going to San Jose, but there's still a good chance that it's a first and a second from New Jersey. Now, let's also talk about the players the Sharks got back too as well in the deal, starting with Fabian Zetterlund, who is in an interesting position this year. In 45 games, he's got 6 goals, 14 assists, 20 points as a rookie, and his defensive metrics have been quite solid, even if there has been a little bit of a finishing problem there. I think in San Jose as a middle 6 player, he could develop into a pretty solid guy there, even if that potential isn't sky high. And then you got the top deep prospect in Shakir Mukhamadullin, who just turned 21 this last January, 6'4", 190 pounds, and he's definitely added some much needed muscle over these past couple of years, and it's kind of paid dividends in the production in the KHL. With Salavat in 67 games this year as a D-man, he has 6 goals, 19 assists for 25 points. And as maybe a 4th power play guy, I could see him becoming that for the Sharks, being on that middle pair, being an offensive guy, bringing a lot of great puck creativity and a lot of great speed as well. But he's a player that I think the Devils could have afforded to lose. How many solid, amazing defensive prospects they have already with Luke Hughes and Simone Nemets and Seamus Casey. They could afford to lose Shakir, and I think for the Sharks, he could be a pretty nice add there, even if I'm a little bit lower on him than most. They also got Andreas Johnsson and Nikita Ahadiuk, but I don't think there's going to be much there that really moves them. All in all, this is going to be a fascinating trade, and I think for the Sharks especially, it'll really depend if they get 2 first-round picks in this deal. That will be what really makes the difference. Even so, for the Devils, even if they give 2 first-round picks back, Timo Meier is the exact fit they wanted and the exact fit they needed. And if they're able to re-sign him long-term, those 2 first-round picks are useless. They already have a ton of solid prospects in the pool on top of a great young team already, and adding Timo Meier to that roster just makes it so much more competent, so much more formidable, and the most important part, so much better for the playoffs. And that's what Timo Meier is going to provide for the Devils, hopefully not just this year, but for many more years to come. So for me, especially if it is just a second round pick, then I definitely see the Devils winning this. But at the same time, you kind of also want to give a first round pick since the Devils will be going far if it is a first round pick. So I think for the Devils, they still win either way, but we'll definitely have to see what happens. And especially if they re-sign Timo Meier, that is the big thing that I think for the Devils, it's a slam dunk move to make. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you guys think about this trade, and which team do you think wins, the Sharks or the Devils? Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and share the video with all the hockey fans you guys know online. Get the Meyer trade news out there, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great one, and goodbye.